Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. It's been a couple days since I played this campaign, but we're gonna play some more now, and it's gonna be good, I hope. So, I had some time to think about this and look around. I read the wiki quite a bit about the way that communication efficiency is calculated, and have come to the decision that it does make a lot of sense to move our capital from the highlands of Granadan to a more suitable location. So here's the issue. The Highlands province of Granadan has a rugged terrain penalty, which means that road networks are not as effective as they could otherwise be. Highland takes 7 days to travel across and is considered rugged terrain. So this is creating every single province that we travel to. Right now, communication efficiency is basically radiating outward from Granadan. And from Granadan, it's going to take, well, assuming we have, I think, what, level 1 fort? Or level 1 road, excuse me? Yeah, level 1 road. The level 1 road reduces the travel time across this province by 1.5. I don't really know how the rounding works there, but it's 7 days to get from here to here. And then from either of these two provinces, we have a port. It's, evidently, you have to have a trade wharf, rank 1. The rank 0 does nothing. You have to have trade wharf rank 1 in order to actually be able to travel. And from there, then, we're actually spreading around to the various ports in our country. But because of Granadan having that initial travel time and the fact that we cannot build a trade wharf here, it's a little bit misleading. It makes it look like maybe we could, but I've been told, and I tested it, you can't actually. You could build a fishing port rank 0, but then because we have this lack of a natural harbor, we're then physically disallowed from building a trade wharf. So even though we can get the rank 0, we get no benefit from it because you have to have level 1 to actually transfer communication efficiency. So basically, long story short, we shouldn't have our capital there anymore. We're going to move it to Sevilla, which is favorable terrain, has pretty good urban population. We're not going to lose a huge amount of stuff in Granadan by moving our capital. What is this all about? Because the city has accumulated a significant amount of power and influence, the wealthy upper classes have chosen to spend their provincial wealth on other holdings in other provinces. The result is a subtraction of wealth from this province to construct a building in another nearby province. Oh. Well, cheers, mate. Good job. So, yeah, we got silk, we got capital rank bonus or whatever. It's an important center of trade. That shouldn't stop. Continental art and intellectual center. That should not go away, I don't think, either. Lots of Jews live there. 5,500 ducats. Still going to be the largest city on the continent for quite a while. And then this gateway to Islamic trade, we only lose this if we no longer... should the owner of the province no longer be Islamic, the modifier will be lost. Well, we're still going to be Islamic, so it's fine. So anyway, we're going to move our capital to Sevilla. And the way we do that is we go to check bureaucratic options, explore the possibility of moving the capital here. Now this part is also a little bit misleading, unfortunately. Don't alter the structure of our administration. Let's just read this. We have a significant bureaucratic infrastructure remaining in our prior capital, so if we wish to move this apparatus intact, it will involve additional costs. If we so choose, we may move none of the bureaucratic infrastructure at all, in which case the bureaucracy buildings remain in the old capital will serve as a regional capital instead. So the administrative point cost is 455 admin. Here it shows don't alter the structure of our administration, meaning keep the bureaucracy building in Granadan. And it makes it look like it's only going to cost 455 admin, but that's not true. It's actually going to cost us 500 gold no matter what. So don't trust this. Here it shows the loss of 493 ducats, and we spend less admin points if we choose to move and maintain the bureaucracy intact. So for some reason it's less expensive to bring the building from the other province to here. I don't know how that makes sense. Or we cannot move the capital this time. So because we know for sure it's going to cost 493 ducats, we're going to wait until we've amassed a little bit of cash. So I do not want to take on any loans. Loans be bad. So anyway, let's unpause and see what happens. Oh, great. Okay, yeah, the Ottomans have rivaled me. Nice. That's appropriate, I think. So that means we have 3 valid rivals. You know what? Fine. You wanna be the stupid jerks that you are? Then go ahead. Watch this. They're probably gonna ally each other and make me have to fight. I'll fight you. Fight you in real life. So yeah. Whatever. Now we do have costly trade embargoes right now. I think I'm gonna get rid of the one in Portugal. I think I set that up a long time ago, and I usually just close that modifier, that alert, right when I load the game up. But We've beaten Portugal up enough that I think we're probably losing money from this. Let's actually check. 1368. Let's see what we get next month. 1368. The pragmatic sanction. I've already forgotten. Wasn't it 1358? I think we actually did make more money with the embargo in place. That's actually quite surprising. Yeah, we went from 90% control down to 83%. Portugal suddenly has 18 trade power here. Okay, never mind. I take it back. The pragmatic sanctions solemnly rendered by Emperor Franz I Stephan von Habsburg on 27 September 1447 established the indivisibility of his lands and established succession by order of firstborn child even to a woman. He loses 25 legitimacy, but now women can be emperor. Fancy. Guess we're gonna go right back to just embargoing this guy. Let's go speed 4. Never mind, I can't because I have a truce. Cool, so I had it in place and now I can't get rid of it. Truce until 1454. But I think I'm allowed to attack Castile before that, and he allied Portugal. So we'll probably just have to remember to re-up the embargo then. That's unfortunate. That's going to cost me some cash. Maybe. I don't remember. Maybe it was 1258. Maybe we're making more now. I don't know. Should write these things down. Anyway, we got lots of cores happening. Lots of numbers are climbing up. Ottomans are going to war with Trebizond. They are expanding rather rapidly. The rise and the fall of the Ottoman Empire is this thing. They're probably going to be far stronger than the Mamluks fairly soon. And I'm sure now that they border them that they're thinking to attack him. How are my subjects feeling these days? Look at that, we're actually losing money in taxation due to all of the stuff I'm investing in right now. Okay, the one with Genoa I'm definitely going to keep. We've lost the effects of manpower low. Well, we do have 3 rivals now, so I feel like enabling embargo rivals is more valuable than it would otherwise be. These guys are really upset with me because I stole most of their land. And now economic suffering due to diverted trade. Huh. I don't remember seeing that before. Interesting. Our truce with Scotland and the Isles has both expired. Alright, so what's it going to take? We need like 490 ducats. I'm thinking to actually fire my military advisor right now. As much value as there is, I think, in manpower recovery, we just don't really need the military points. And yeah, I mean, I'm super far ahead of time. Still 12 years ahead of time right now, and we've got enough points to take this tech now, so... We have a rogue privateer. Oh, that doesn't look good. Our court spending last year has resulted in a change, which is now impressive. I think, did that one upgrade, and then the other one apparently downgraded? Yeah, we just barely eked up above the 45% threshold for court, but it looks like education... I upped the spending, but it was not enough. We fell far below 50%. Darn. Well, perhaps we've been too well educated. Ayutthaya has civil war. That's cool. Who is this guy? What? What? Mamluk. Sultanate of Mamluk. Oh, okay. It's not that this is Mamluk, it's that I don't know where their capital is, so when I click on this, it just opens up the previous screen. I was very confused. I thought somehow the Mamluks had expanded all the way over there. Alright, what's the deal with Mamluk? Are we, like, allied to them or something right now? They are not my ally. I don't know that they can be an ally. They have reached their alliance limit, so... I mean, we're at 98 legitimacy. I don't see how it really harms us. How are we doing on relationship slots? 5 out of 7? Alright, sure, fine. We can royal marry the Mamluk. In counter-espionage by Brittany. Been spying on him for a while because we were thinking to maybe attack him at some point. I would definitely want to get something with a trade wharf, so let's get the claim here. And then we do border France now, right? 26 population. Yeah, I'd say we border them pretty well. Alright, let's stop spying on France for a little bit. I want to improve relations with a couple subjects. Top off relations with Aragon. I'd like to try to use Aragon in a war against the French. Our next truce is with Genoa in 48. That's this year. But Genoa was only brought in because of steel, I think it was. We have a bankrupt merchant. One of our merchants abroad has returned home as a pauper, losing almost every single ducat. He's gone bankrupt. He will leave Catalonia, merchant bankrupt, lose Diplo points, or spend some cash. Well, I mean, Diplo points are the one that I kind of do need right now. We do generate a fairly decent amount of them. I'm going to say that Diplo points are the least valuable of those three. Cash is king. That did not take him very long, and he's immediately declared the war on Empire of the Romans, which is Constantinople with 50 population. That's a lot of peasants, man. Look, they all got this little weird beard and hat and stuff there. These guys look like a proper painting. And that looks like, I don't know, some fancy chick. But that dude just looks like a guy in like a farmer's hat, which is probably exactly what he's supposed to look like. Oh no, Castile's fabricating on me. I don't know if we can take it. If we can handle it, man. Alright, we have already stopped there. There goes our truce with Genoa. I'm trying to decide if this economic suffering due to diverted trade is an annually increasing modifier that then recovers, or if it is a penalty that gets applied when you turn it on. I suppose I could test it easily enough on this guy. Here, let's disable diverted trade. Right now he's at 200. Now there's nothing in here about that. Lesser noble loyalty improves. 18 loyalty. Holy crap. That's a lot. Anyway, it was education that was still on the fall. So even though we're currently trying to save up some cash, I just really don't want education to slip. And they're so loyal now that I kind of feel compelled to request some manpower or something. You know, I wonder if we could take advantage of the fact that we're so overextended right now. Let's think about this for a second. Right now, because I'm so overextended, I have a maximum manpower increase of negative 49,000, reducing my manpower cap to like nothing, right? The thing is, we did this in the earlier parts of the campaign. The spending for building things. Art Corporation is being built in this soon-to-be capital. Cool. If we construct roads in the province, first off, does it have roads there now? It does have a level 1 road, so having a level 2 road there I think would be pretty darn good. We can contribute manpower to the effort if we actually had the manpower. And then we end up spending far less if we do it now. So what if we request manpower here? Our cap is 17. 4 plus 9 is 13, so we should be able to spend like 75% of manpower, get like 75% of the cost covered. Close to it, at least. What is 75% of 17? 447. 13,085. Perfect. Okay, so now we go back to Sevilla. Construct roads in the province. Contribute manpower to the effort. Oh, darn, I can only spend 7,800, huh? 7,800. That's... What is that? It's how much again? 7,812. That's not a number I would have expected. Maybe it's actually smart enough to prevent me from doing what I'm trying to do. Well, either way, demanding manpower from these guys while they're really loyal seems like a pretty appealing thing to do. Wow, gain a general with 85 tradition. That's pretty good. Current stability situation is looking very solid as well. We have 42 points, and we're at level 2 stability at the moment. I'm tempted. I am tempted. Local university was built. Sweet. In the county of the province of El Condado. Sweet. We're at another university. That's going to help out a lot with education. Oh, great. So, like, gifted Ibadi. Lose 2 years of separatism. We gain a unknown skill fort defense guy. Well, I really like that advisor, but I don't really want to hire him just yet. Well, I think covering part of the cost in this province is going to make sense anyway. I get it, I get it. Okay, so the cost is not tied to your cap, it's tied to the money spent. And the cap, probably. But the cap plays a factor. But it's a lot more expensive in this location. Total cost remains 312. High population province, so it's getting more expensive. I don't really want to build the ducats there. I want to move the capital first. France has declared war. They cite recover French provinces. Brittany has none friends, and we have a claim there. He isn't using claims. He's just using recover the French provinces, which I'm assuming is going to be just this province then, because this is the only one that's not Breton. I'm assuming is French provinces. Let's check culture map mode. Yeah, he's just trying to take the province that I just claimed. Well, that's unfortunate. That CB, if it's the same as the one we used against Morocco, he'll only be able to take that province, and then that's going to get lumped into France. Of course, he might also burn down the castle, which would be nice. He destroys it during looting. Make it easier for us to take it in the future. That means I need to get a new claim on Brittany, though. For 4 years, we can attack England. February of next year, we can look to do something against Castile and Portugal. Fishing port rank 0 has been completed in Granada. Okay, and an art thing. So okay, actually that's great because that means that I can check to see, can I build a trade wharf here? And it says no. So there's nothing in there that says, like, why that I can see, but it is true, as we mentioned, that you cannot build it in that location. Lose 10 Diplo points or embrace it. Religious scandal is fine. Fine. We're already up to 9.13 corruption. Being ahead of time is beneficial, but the burghers, the greater nobles, and the lesser nobles are all making it rather difficult. Well, maybe. Maybe I should consider revoking some privileges right now. I want to look around a little bit. I want to wait and see. I want to... If I were to lose this stability right now, it's affecting my legitimacy, my autonomy. I mean, there's a lot of very solid benefits to staying positive stability right now. All right, I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna think about it, and at the beginning of next episode, we'll see if it makes any sense to revoke anything in particular. All right, as always, thank you for watching. See you guys in the next episode. See you soon.